Hey, do you need help getting into the holiday spirit this year? I had a friend tell me, Amy, I feel like I have a Grinch within. Well, today I'm going to talk about how to squash the Grinch within. Stay right here. We'll get right into it. So glad you joined me today, man. How to squash the Grinch within. You might feel like I'm not really in the holiday spirit. Instead of saying Merry Christmas, you feel like saying bah humbug. Well, we're gonna get rid of this Grinch so you don't have to worry about it. And how to keep your joy. I know it's a stressful time, and the Lord never intended, His birthday celebration to be such a time where people are struggling with depression or they're just feeling lonely. It's supposed to be a time of great joy. I was just reading out of the book of Luke chapter 2 there where it talks about in verse 10 that the angel of the Lord appeared to the shepherds and they were in the field, and it said, the angel said, "Don't be afraid. I bring you good tidings of great joy." This season should be about great joy, not great stress, great depression, great loneliness, great heartache, great work, or too much to do that you feel overwhelmed. Many times people are running around. If they had a basket in their hand, it would just be overflowing. And, I was talking to the Lord about this. Lord, there's so much to do. How can we get all this done in this short amount of time? And He just reminded me, well, what did I ask you to do? I didn't tell you to do that or do that. And I thought, okay, well, that's a good reminder for me. I mean, sometimes we're taking on things and getting responsibilities that the Lord didn't even ask us to do. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, see if you can take a breath today and just ask yourself, okay, what was it that God actually asked me to do? What is it that I need to do? Because sometimes I get wild ideas and pour a lot on my plate that's not even necessary. One year I was so upset. Our kids were little, and they were like 3 and 6, the cutest ages for Christmas. And I was, trying to do everything and get the presents ready and get to everyone's house on time, that I didn't have time to make the sugar cookies with my little kids. And I thought, I was getting so stressed out about that. That wasn't even important then. And I remember that year, the Lord was like, just relax. You can do it after Christmas. And I thought, that's a genius idea, Lord. Instead of being stressed out about it, we had nothing to do between Christmas and New Year's. And I had plenty of time to do the sugar cookies. Whatever's making you stressful, can you take it out of your basket? Can you take it off your plate? Especially if it's not something God really needs you to do. Thinking about this verse out of Philippians 4:13 that says, "I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength." Well, that's just not strength to do anything, but the strength in the things He's called you to do. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, ran down, running on empty, take out the things that are unnecessary. My mother was so great at holidays. She made Christmas wonderful. She's in heaven now. But I remember our last Christmas together. I don't remember what she bought me or, every meal that was made or every dish that was on the table. But I do remember that she took the time, because she was always running around from both of my grandparents' house doing everybody's dishes, cleaning up after everybody. But this one Christmas, I said, "Mom, can we go to the movies?" And I was a teenager, and she said, "Yeah, let's go." I mean, she dropped everything that was on her plate, all of the responsibilities that she had placed on herself to make everybody else happy. She just said, "Yeah, let's go." And I remember we went to see the movie Kate and Leopold, and we went, and it was so good, and I love that movie to this day because of this memory. And I think I'm so glad that she took that moment. We didn't know it would be our last Christmas together to celebrate, but she took that moment with me, and it's so special. And like I said, I don't remember the presents or what was done, but I remember that time. So what I'm saying today, take off your plate what's making you stressful today. You don't need it. God didn't call you to do it. And then make time for what's important. Don't worry about getting every job done. Take time with the ones you love. Don't let it be a season of great stress. Let it be one of great joy, and squash that Grinch. That's so you'll stick with the plans He has for you. Hey, thank you so much for joining me. I love hearing all that God is doing in your life. Keep those testimonies coming. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. If you're on Facebook, like this page. We have a brand new video for you next week. And remember, every Tuesday we are live. I'll see you then.